Nintendo Switch. It is the Ultimate Edition. It has the Switch console with it, with a custom livery on it. It has the dock is custom livery. The controller, Joy-Cons are custom livery. The game is actually included with this console. I was pretty happy to hear that. The console itself cost about $359, I think, somewhere around there. I know with taxes and all the other fun stuff, it was like $382 for me. But dude, come on, I mean, it's the game and the console. That works. I think that's a very good deal. Has all the accessories with it inside. So let's actually get into this. Let's see what's going on. My heart's racing. My heart is physically racing. I have been wanting one of these forever, so let's finally unbox this console. Ooh goodness, ooh goodness! Right out of the gate, we have the top portion here. All the other stuff. That's the controller. It seems like that's the actual Joy-Con piece. We got the other jazz there. Oh, that's for the straps. If you use the straps. Not everyone does, but I know some people do. Oh, there's the other one. I was gonna say, this come with one strap. That's lame. So let's put this box. Bang, bang, bang. Now, I'm gonna disclose this now. The one thing I am not going to do is I will not take the actual screen out of the package for just one moment. And there's a reason why. I got screen protectors up front that I want to put on. So we'll do some editing magic to have that on for us. So you can see the whole thing assembled. So, of course, you have your typical just HDMI cable. By now, I think everyone should have an HD TV. If not, go out and buy one because clearly you're gonna need it. I don't think there's a port for AV on this console. We are so many years past that. I'm pretty sure Nintendo's like, dude, if you don't have an HD TV, what the heck's going on? So with that being said, keep moving on. The little, well, there's one there. So these are for the, like just for the Joy-Cons themselves. They actually are just the straps and everything. So they clip in on the sides where you would actually put that onto the console. So what I'm going to do now is actually take out the controller. Oh my gosh. Oh, people, you have to understand how happy this makes me. Oh, this makes me so happy. Oh my god, look at the controller. It's literally the Super Smash Brothers logo on the controller. Come on. Come on, how beautiful is that? I think that's so sick. Let's try these little things. I want to give them a shot. I hear a lot of people are very fretting of these because they tend to break. And so on and so forth. So let's do, I guess you push down to unlock, you slide it on, clip, lock. Okay, so there's that. Let's try this one just to retry this out. So you click down. So if you can see there's little white tabs on there, that's lock. You push up to lock, you pull down to unlock, okay? So you start from the bottom, top of the controller, and additionally too, if you look, there's a plus on one side and there's a minus on the other side. So just boom, click, lock. Now you have straps for your Joy-Cons. Check that out. The other thing too that's really cool is it actually adds more height to the Joy-Con itself. So if your hands are getting cramped up from playing with the little 80-bit of the Joy-Con, you can add these on, and it promotes so much more. I mean, it's not quite an inch, almost an inch, of extra surface area for the controllers and so on. But it's nice. I actually enjoy that a lot. So let's see, let's do this. Let's see if we can figure out how to unlock these. Unlock, or let's see if we can figure out how to get these off. Cool, okay, so, boom. There we go, there's that one. Got that one off, nice, nice. And they are reversible once again, so there's a minus on one side, plus on the other. You just gotta match them up to your controller and what side it's on. So boom, let me unlock. Boom, there you go, cool, awesome. So there's the Joy-Cons for the controller itself. And I'm gonna put these down here. We got, of course, the actual straps to go with them right there. Bang and bang, there we go. And here is the actual controller for the system. It's the Joy-Con. I don't know exactly what you want to call these things, but they just boom, clip in there. Boom, you clip it on the other side, and dude, it feels so good. I've never used this before. Like, this what makes me so happy is because I've never experienced the Switch to its fullest. That's what it creates. It creates this cool, like, it's small. For me, my hands aren't large, but they're still a little bigger. But it creates this really good feeling controller overall. I mean, it almost feels, I'm not gonna say like PlayStation's, you know, DualShock 4, but almost in a way, just the way that these triggers feel, kind of feel like that, just a miniature version, and it just has a really nice effect on the R and L buttons up there. Then you got your LZ, RZ buttons down below. Just a nice overall feel of everything, really. I like that. And then just to get these things off, that's a good question, actually. Oh, excuse me, there you go. See a little button on the back there? You push this button, they lift right out. Boom. Push that button right there by the LZ, RZ, boom, lifts right out. So there's that. You've got your power supply, of course, plug that bad boy in, you run with it. This is actually a Type-C. This is a Type-C power supply. So if I wanted to, I could take this, plug in the wall, and charge my phone. Thank God. Because Type-Cs are like the most ridiculous things to come by. For me, at least, I guarantee other people don't have that problem. I do. This is probably one of the more exciting portions of this, and that is the actual dock. So I'm going to take out the actual screen, the guts of the console itself. Like I said, I'm going to leave this in the bag for now. There's a screen protector I got up front, so I'm going to put that on, and then of course I'll put everything together so you can see what the full assembly is. But I can only imagine it is beautiful. It would not surprise me at all. So there is the screen there, and I've never seen this with my own eyes before. So I'm gonna hold this down so we're not all spoiled here, and I don't spoil anything for you guys and myself. Get that junk out of the way. So this whole the USB adapter, HDMI out. Okay, cool. See, I didn't even look at this yet. so there you go. You guys are welcome. You guys just got to see this before I did. So let me see. Oh man. Wow, that is so much more beautiful than I was expecting that to be. It is this just beautiful, beautiful livery. It has its like gloss effect for the darker colors, like more of the black and everything that you kind of see on here. It has more of that really good looking effect. So it kind of has more of a gloss effect. All of the darker gray and the light gray has this like matte look to it. And then you get almost the matte look of the console itself, of the dock itself, I should say. Wow, that is something beautiful. Leave that right there. I'm gonna leave this right here. Like I said, this thing retailed for about $359.99. I don't know how many they're making of this console. If you are a big Super Smash Bros. Fan, get it. Get it, because it actually has the physical game here with it, and of course I'm not going to disclose any codes or anything like that, but it actually has the physical game with it, and of course just some information that says, hey, warranty stuff and so on. But come on, how beautiful is that? And I'm going to put the console together. and I'm going to show you guys everything assembled and what it looks like. And I know you guys are anticipating for it. I know you guys are waiting for it, and so am I. So let's see what we got. Alright, so I'm back, and I have my new screen protector on. So here's the console itself. This is the guts of all of it. There's nothing too crazy, you know, with it. Not you know, decaled and everything, kind of like how the dock is or the controllers are. It's the normal, typical, you know, Switch console itself. Has your typical, you know, kickstand on the back there. Of course, your micro USB goes down below. If I'm not mistaken, there is a high chance that these break in time, so you just gotta be really careful with that. Of course, you got your game cartridge up top here, so you just insert your game cards way up there, and you boom, close that lid. And I'm going to show you that USB, the micro SD card adapter goes down below there. This console comes with a actual 64 gigabyte micro SD card, so I don't have to worry about putting one in and then upgrading one and go buying another one. So we're gonna assemble this whole thing and then put it in the dock and just see how that whole thing looks. So let's do this. Let's do this. Bang, bang. There we go. Wipe that off a little bit. And then last but not least, we're gonna slide this thing through. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is it. Fully assembled Smash Switch. The game, the console. You guys have to understand, I am exhilarated to have this thing, and I cannot wait to utilize this. I already have a game for this console, besides Super Smash Bros. Clearly. We're in mid-November, late November now, so the game's not out yet. But December 5th, the game releases. Pick up your copy now. If you pick it up between now and a little bit into January, I want to say it's January 22nd, you can actually get the free DLC, the very first add-on character, and it's PD Piranha. So never expected PD Piranha to be in a Super Smash Bros. Game except for a cameo in the background or some assist trophies. Psych, he's a character now in this game. There's a total of 75 characters right out of the gate. Of course, I believe you have to go through the playthrough and unlock them, but there's 75 characters in the original roster. And then they're adding more characters to it. So you guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love.